in the world. That is very important. So that is why we are here today. This is the best call that we can have right now. This is the best thing you can attend to on this planet right now. I usually tell people that when you attend such sessions, God is answering your prayers, my dear friend who's onto this call. You have been praying to God for good life, for amazing opportunities. This is the right place. And I'm so confident to talk this. I'm so bold to mention such statements because I, Arafat, know what I'm talking about, as I'm going to show you. As Arafat, I understand this. You're going to understand this, my dear friend. So make sure you are in a place where you are comfortable hearing Arafat's words word by word. Today, God is going to change your life. The words that you're going to hear from Arafat, what you're going to see is going to be your turning point. Trust me, 100%. I'm confident about this because the Almighty God in His holy Bibles, He tells us that finding is reserved for researchers. Finding is reserved for researchers. People who have found out amazing things. You want to find wealth. Give an example, please. You want to find wealth. You want to find a lot of money that you wish for. It is reserved for researchers or the people who are finders. You have to go and hunt and look for that thing, not for wishers and hopers. Most of you, most of us, Arafat inclusive, we want to be among the most valuable, the most successful people in the world. But we have to pay a price for success. These are the things that we are sacrificing for now. And I would like to congratulate you, my dear friend. You're doing an amazing thing right now, as we are going to see. So I was telling you why cryptocurrency. This is the reason why cryptocurrency. So if I come to the dictionary definition, there is always a statement that I will never stop talking about when I'm talking about cryptocurrencies and you trading. It says that the decentralized cryptocurrencies, if it's your first time on this call, I know we have very many people. It might be your first time. The reason why we talk about cryptocurrencies is this. The reason why you are trading with you trading, the currencies, the cryptocurrencies that you're trading with you trading, you may just be making money, but I want you to understand this statement and it sinks in you, like how it has sunk in Arafat. It says that the decentralized cryptocurrencies, decentralized means that something that the government, the bank, or an individual does not have control over. That is what we call the decentralization. If we talk about centralization, something that the government, bank, or an individual has control over. And when someone has control over something, you know what happens? They determine what they want to do. They can do anything. But they're telling the decentralized cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, those currencies that you trade on your trading, that we see, the Solana, Ethereum, and very many others, they're telling us that they now provide an outlet for personal wealth that is beyond restriction and confiscation. The currencies that we see on your trading, and we just look at them, these currencies are not just normal things. They're telling us that these currencies that we are seeing on you trading are outlets for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation. These currencies that you see here, these are not Arafat's words. I'm just interpreting for you or reading for you what is said by the most trusted search engine called Google. For information, such information to be said by Google, meaning that research has been done. Why is Google so bold to make such a statement? Why have the different researchers, different people, experts in the financial sector, in the financial world, why are they approving such statements? I usually tell people that this is the best investment of the 21st century. And I'm going to show you reasons why. Now we have already started. Hopefully that statement has synced. And let me show you an example, two examples to prove that. Two examples to prove that. We have different years we have spent in cryptocurrencies. Arafat, I have 1.5 years experience. You might be having over 5 years. This might be your first 3 months, but the moment you understand, remember, knowledge and understanding are key. If they tell you that wealth, you need to take 20 years to become wealth and rich, that is just a mindset. You can make it in 1 year as long as you understand what should be done. This is about principles. It is very important. So let me show you the common example that I always talk about. This is the example. I want us to take an example of 15 years back. Every one of us on this call was alive. If I try to put in Bitcoin, BTC, it is Bitcoin, to the USD, United States dollar in 2010, what was the price of each Bitcoin? They're showing you that each Bitcoin was at $0.3 the last 15 years. I'm trying to show you, why did Google say that this is an outlet for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation? Why is Arafat saying that this is the best investment of the 21st century? Remember, there is a saying that says that if you want to know the future, look at the history. The words that I'm mentioning today, my dear friend, if you get them right, your next 5 years, your next 10 years, and 15 years, I'm boldly saying this, you will be a millionaire. Why is Arafat saying that? The last 15 years, each Bitcoin was at $0.3, assuming each one of us had $30 and we invested when it was at $0.3, meaning that we would get 100 Bitcoins from our $30. This is the same thing. If you do this thing right now, this is what is going to happen in the next 15 years. In the next 15 years, Arafat will be alive. And if you was on this call, you still be alive. You will say that Arafat, what he talked about, he was practicing it. I want you to be my witnesses when I'm going to make this. And I want us to walk along this journey together. If Arafat can do it, you can do it. I'm trying to show you the impact, what is going to happen in the future. So 100 Bitcoins, that is what we would have got the last 15 years. Assuming we kept these Bitcoins till date, because we already see these examples, that the wallet that has been dormant for the last 15 years, it has moved Bitcoin. We see those stories. We see that news for people who are following. Now they're showing you that each Bitcoin, it is worth $119,000. It was 0.3 in the last 15 years. Today, it is $119,000. Let us do the calculation. Meaning that our 100, if you multiply by the current price, each Bitcoin, your $30 investment would be $11.9 million. This is what is going to happen in the next 5, 10, 15 years. People will say that, Arafat, you are always giving us examples about Bitcoin. Let me show you another asset called Solana. Imagine, Arafat, I'm just showing you major assets. So I'm going to go to this golden application called the CoinMarketCap. If you are in cryptocurrencies and you do not have the CoinMarketCap, my dear friend, you are doing yourself injustice. This will give you the best of the details. You need this. So let me just click Solana. I want to show you the Solana that you're seeing today at $201. What was the price of Solana 5 years back? Now, let me take you to 5 years back. You will say 15 years, Arafat. Let me take you 5 years back and you see, my dear friend, what impact you would be having right now. This is what I talked about. The difference between the successful and the unsuccessful people is the knowledge and information gap. Right now, we are getting this information for free. This is something very amazing. So let me take you the last 5 years when Solana is here. I've liked this. Solana, last 5 years, I'm talking about 2020. They're showing you that in April, let me try to see if you'll see this thing. So in April, here we have put this. You are seeing that line in orange. Let someone confirm with me. I want to move with the class when we are together. Tell me, yes, Arafat, I can see that orange line. Because these charts might be hard for some people to see. Are you seeing that orange line on my lower left?
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much. So they're showing us that each Solana was at $0.9. That is $1. Each Solana, it was at $1 5 years back. Now let me show you something. Assuming each one of us had $1,000 and you bought Solana 5 years back when it was at $1, you would have got 1,000 shares of Solana. If you kept your shares till date, each share is at $201. Let us do the math. We multiply this by 201, meaning that your $1,000 investment would be $200,000 just last 5 years. Now you can see that in the next more 5 years, this can be $1 million, and I guarantee you it is going to be. This is the same decision that you can do right now. Most of you have $1,000. My dear friend, you can get $200,000 in the next 5 years. What I've been talking about, that is the first way of making money in crypto. Hopefully, you have been following me very keenly. You have been following me very keenly. Before I leave that, because we still have plenty of time, even if I just exhaust this information, it's enough for us because these are very key things. Let me explain something, what we are having right now. Right now, we are having a setting about the bull run strategy that we are all seeing right now. But let me briefly explain to you what is a crypto bull run. When does it happen? When should you take action? We are already in that bull run. Someone will tell me, Arafat, am I late? I always say this because I've been learning from my mentors that time is always right to do the right thing. That is, that time is always right to do the right thing. That is very key. So the crypto bull run, these are seasons where cryptocurrencies make their new all-time high prices. Or this is a moment where cryptocurrencies rapidly grow in value. This is where we hear such things like, I've had a cryptocurrency that has made me 100x. It has multiplied your investment 100 times. Meaning that if you have $1,000 and it does 100x 100 times, you can see $100,000. We have cryptocurrencies that do 1,000x, 10,000x and beyond. We have them. So these amazing things happen in the crypto bull run. But Arafat, when does the crypto bull run happen? Here is your answer, my dear friend on this call. The crypto bull run happens every after 4 years. We had the first one in 2013. That's when the first one occurred. So the second one, add more 4 years, it happened in 2017. The second one. Add 4 years, the next one happened in 2021. Add 4 years. The next one is happening right, and we are witnessing right now is the crypto bull run. And as it has been in the previous bull runs, we see institutional adoption. We see mass adoption. Even people who are not in crypto talking about Bitcoin because the news are positive. Right now, you're seeing the governments, you're seeing the banks adopting Bitcoin. Those are signals that show you we're in a crypto bull run, as it has been in the previous bull runs. When the previous bull runs also happened, this is what happened. Some institutions were coming out to adopt. Remember, the cryptocurrency market is dynamic. What do I mean by dynamic? That the forces and factors that affect the overall performance of the crypto market. And these factors right now, we are seeing banks, Standard Chartered Bank, different institutions adopting Bitcoin, meaning that these are news that affect positively the market, meaning that the market has to move up. So if you miss out on this bull run, you add more 4 years, 2029 is your year. So if you're looking at 2029, start planting right now. You will tell me the next 5 years. I guarantee you that. You have $1,000 today, your account will have minimally $100,000 in the next 5 years. Me, myself, I will testify that because I'm going to make it. I told you, if you want to join Arafat on this journey, it's very free. You are welcome. Let us move this journey together. That is the crypto bull run. So what we are seeing, cryptocurrencies always make that new all-time highs in the months of October, November, and December. Right now, they've started moving steadily. This is not the highest price Bitcoin is going to make in this bull run. It's all-time high as it has been in the previous bull runs. It has to happen in October, November, and December. If I show you on my charts, let me show you one bull run only to testify that for you. 2017 bull run. Here it has just started moving steadily. Let me take you to 2017 and I show you. Yeah, this is 2017. So it started here, you're seeing the curves go up, gradually increasing. But when we come to the last months of the year, as you see my right-hand side, that is when they make the all-time high. You have to be very keen about that. So you still have an opportunity. That is why I told you that the time is always right to do the right thing. You still have time to do the right thing. So I've exhausted the first way on how you can make money in crypto trading. That is called spot trading. Spot trading means buy low and sell high. The Bitcoin that you're seeing at $119,000 today, in the next 5 years, you'll see it at $500,000. So spot trading, you buy low, you sell high. That is the first way on how you can make money in cryptocurrencies. Hopefully I've explained that to the best and you have got the best about that. Now, my dear friend, we are not done. We are going to the second way. Spot trading is for people who are looking for long term. I told you in investments, we are different people. And I need to be clear about this. That is why we have such sessions for us to educate you this. We have long-term investors. They're looking for the long-term game, 5 years and beyond. But again, we have people who are looking for the short term. That for me, I want to make daily profits on a daily basis. I want to get that skill of trading. Remember that. This is a lifetime international skill. Lifetime international skill. Learning that if you have $10, even if you have $10, you can make $10 every day if you have that skill. That is something amazing. Right now, it is very sad that very many people have skills that yet those skills can only be applied in their communities, your village, your home, your country. Your service or your skill can't exceed your country. Remember, we are in the global world. That is why we are on this call, having these meetings. If Arafat, I wasn't skilled in this skill of understanding cryptocurrencies, just imagine, what would Arafat be? Nothing. Would Arafat be resourceful? Would Arafat be valuable? No. But because of this skill, Arafat is far better than maybe someone who just has one skill, limited to a skill that can only be applied to one country. That is something very important that we need to look to. So if you're a doctor, you're a teacher, you're a lawyer, any profession, this second way of making money in cryptocurrencies is going to make you valuable. Don't forget that my mentor, the late Emmanuel James Ron, known as Jim Ron, says that this is the lesson in economics. You are directly paid to the value you offer to the marketplace. If you want to earn more, increase your value. This is where he said that, and this has become the famous saying we have in the world. Work harder on yourself than you do at your job. That is key. The job can be lost at any time. Anytime. But this skill, once you acquire it for lifetime, this is very key. We see this in companies that we work for. Someone earning $10,000 a month, that person's value is high compared to a person earning $1,000 a month. But in crypto, we have the same opportunities. What will move you out from earning more is the knowledge and understanding you have about the cryptocurrency game. That is what will move you out. So, futures trading. What is futures trading? Futures trading, if you're here and you're doing forex trading, this is the same thing. So, but futures trading is the speculation of market prices. Speculation of market prices, whether they will appreciate or depreciate in value. That is why we see we have currencies in red and currencies in green. Currencies in red have depreciated in value. Currencies in green have appreciated in value. If you want to make money in cryptocurrencies on a daily basis, you need to do what we call futures trading, because either way you make money, whether the market is up or the market is down, you'll make money. But spot trading, you only make money when the market is moving up. That can't be possible in a day. But if you look at the long term, 5 years, as we have seen, in the long term, these cryptocurrencies are moving up. These corrections or these movements where they move down, that is something temporarily. It has to happen. That is what we call a healthy market. Futures trading, you make money in both directions. But in futures trading is risky as it is in spot trading. You can buy an asset in spot trading and it gets delisted, meaning that it can be listed off exchanges. So you need to make sure that even if you're going to do spot trading, you need to know the right assets to buy for the long term. That is why Treasury Advisors is there to guide you. Which assets should you buy? Spot trading is risky. Futures trading is risky. If you do not have the right trading strategies, you do not understand the leverage and margin, you can lose money. Arafat, I've lost money myself when I traded futures. But that is the price I had to pay. I always tell people, every successful trader, every successful person in his or her career, setbacks are inevitable. That is the fact. We need to understand that. In the process of making money, there is losing money. One of my mentors says that if you want to start up a business and you only think of making profits, don't start up the business, because things can happen. You can make losses, you can make profits. But as it is, we need to apply what we call risk management. Every business, risk management is key. Very important. Minimizing the losses and maximizing the profits. So, my dear friend, if you have lost the zeal, if you have lost the confidence, I'm here to boost you with the confidence. I usually give examples on the prophets of the Almighty God. Look at Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family, how they were martyred, killing them. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, one time he was stoned in a place called Twaif. He had gone to preach these people about the Almighty Allah, the oneness of the Almighty Allah. They stoned him to the extent that he started bleeding. Imagine the pain he went through. That person, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the person. We have a verse in the Holy Quran that says that Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Where God says that, may the Almighty God and the angels pray for the beloved prophet. Also, you as believers, you are encouraged to do the same. Such a person of that level. Look at Jesus Christ. Look at Jesus Christ. These things are very sad. They went through pain, challenges. Arafat, who are you? to not go through challenges. Challenges are part of life. So we need to move. What I started with, that word, we need to move. Regardless of what happens, the world will keep on moving. Even if Arafat, I die tomorrow, the world will still keep on moving. People will miss Arafat, but that won't stop the activities. It is the same thing that happens on your side. So we need to do the needful. So in futures trading, we have the best strategy right now at the moment. I would like to send my gratitude and my appreciation to Mr. Philip Goka. I don't know if he's on this call, but if he's on this call, I would like to appreciate him so much because really he has done something amazing for us. The current trading strategy that we are using in futures trading was found out by Mr. Philip Goka. These are the people that are doing really wonders for our platform, for our community. Because people are making money. Let me show you new trading. Let me show you this. Someone will say that, Arafat, I'm not making money. Let me just show you something small. Remember that those who make money do not make excuses. That is the law. Those who make money do not make excuses. But those who do not make money have excuses. Have you ever seen someone having money or is contented rioting? That is very hard. Let me show you in the different trading strategies that we have. Let me start with automated trading. One day by today, I want you to reflect this. I want these things to sink into you like how they sink into me. Someone today has made $3,236 in a single day. This person is like you, is like me. Why are they making this money and we are not making this money? First of all, knowledge and understanding. The fact is that they have high capital, but knowledge and understanding. Very many on to this call can testify. Arafat had capital, but I never made. These people know some things that we don't know. That is why we come here to understand and unlock these secrets. Automated, look at the list. People are making money from different countries. Different countries. Different countries. Even we have a person from Kenya, $1,622. As others are rioting in Kenya, someone is making this money. Man, let me show you signal trading. These are the trading strategies that we have. Signal trading. One day, someone has made $1,957. What always makes me think, see, people from Democratic Republic of Congo in the 6th position, someone has made $1,446 in a country having wars. At times I wonder whether at times, since we are having peace, we are sleeping. I don't know. We have one of our trainers here, you see, in manual trading in the 13th position. Millionaires must $1,562. Those who make money do not make excuses. Don't forget that. So meaning that we also need to understand, what do they do that we don't do? We are very glad that we train this. So today I'm here to show you the bull run strategy, as we call it. So let me first pass out this information. For people who follow me on my YouTube, I always post different strategies, but make sure that the current strategy that you're using is my latest video, because I found out that I have there are three consecutive videos. I have one for 4 weeks ago, which has the best crypto futures DCS strategy. I have that. Then recently, 10 days ago, I made the best profitable no liquidation futures strategy by Mr. Phillips. But right now, we have the best bull run strategy with you trading by Mr. Philip Goka. I made this 3 days ago. Why am I showing you this? I've seen people coming into my inbox, sending me screenshots of the trades they've set, yet they've set using these previous strategies. As I told you, the market is dynamic. Also, our trading strategies, there is no strategy that is static. These strategies suit different market conditions. If you have been trading futures 13, it's not a bad strategy why we left it, but it's not suitable for this current market, for this current bull run. That is why we are using this current one, the best bull run strategy. If you're following me on my YouTube, make sure this is the strategy you have in your trades. I've seen people in my inbox having different strategies, and I've told them to kindly change, and I've provided them with a video. Make sure you are using that current video I made 3 days ago. That is very important. So with manual trading, we have what we call the AIDCA Pro. We have it in spot trading and futures trading, these top two. But we are going to use the AIDCA Pro future strategy. Most of you on this call, I set for you, maybe your leader set for you. Maybe you came at the office. Maybe you followed the video. Those who followed the video, I believe for you understood why we set those settings. But if you're on this call and maybe Arafat set for you, someone else set for you, any leader, any trainer, I'm here now to explain to you, what did we set? Because at times we meet when you also have some other work to do and you are like, Arafat set for me so that I can leave early. Definitely, we can understand that. But today, that is why we have such classes. Explain what did we set? What does it mean? Is it favorable? I'm going to explain detail by detail. So AIDCA Pro Futures, simply click this word start. When you click start, this strategy, the AIDCA Pro manual strategy, when I talk about manual trading, you are getting a lifetime international skill, something that can be done, something that can be duplicated. If Arafat can do it, you can do it. You can train it to very many other people. So within this strategy, we have currencies that we trade. We only trade 5 currencies. If you have a pen and paper, please note down these currencies that we trade. We trade Ethereum. Let me just go to my trades. I would simplify it this way. Let me go to my bot. I want you to take a screenshot of these trades that we trade. We trade LTC, that is the first currency. We trade XRP, that is the second currency. We trade SOL, SOL, that is the third currency. We trade BCH, that is the fourth currency. Then we trade ETH, that is the fifth currency. We need to have 5 coins in this strategy. Also, make sure that you have $100 as your capital. This is what is needed for this strategy. Have $100. Like, for example, for me, you can see this side. You can see I started with $100. My capital now it's $113, meaning that I've made $13 in the last 3 days. You can make more. So make sure that these 5 coins, you have taken this screenshot of the coins that we trade, if this is your first time. So let me go back to trades and I'm going to click start, but I'm not going to choose one of these coins, but I'm going to choose another coin and I give examples on it because I can't choose a coin that is already running. So if I click trades, I'm going to click the word AIDCA Pro Futures as we said. So I'm going to use a currency for a case study. Let me choose Doge. So when you click on a currency, down here, click the word confirm. When you click confirm, on your upper right, choose DCA. Why DCA? Because it's editable. We can put in the settings that we like. DCA. These are the basic settings. You're not going to do any calculation, my dear friend. Quote me right. These are the basic settings. Follow me slowly, but if you can write them, please do the needful. Because I'm slow as I can to make sure we digest this. DCA is the first thing after selecting a currency. So below DCA, we have initial position settings, directions. We are going to use the long direction. We are saying that the market is going to appreciate in value. If you are doing futures trading, we have 2 directions. Long, meaning the market will go up. Short, meaning the market will go down. We choose long. Why? Now someone will say, Arafat, why do we choose only long? The market, you said a healthy market, Arafat. You yourself, you said minutes back. True, I said this. The market moves up and down. Even if it's a bull run, it just can't go up. There will be some corrections where it will go down, but this is the beauty. You're going to see how can the long position also benefit from the short position. We are going to see that. Trust me. So after choosing long, below indicator direction that I've clicked on, below that, let me click back long. Below indicator direction, there is 1x. That is the leverage. So you'll click 1x and choose the highest or maximum leverage. Different currencies have different leverages. You'll find a coin having 50x. You'll find another coin having 125. You'll find another coin having 100x, but please use the maximum leverage that you see on a particular cryptocurrency. Why do we choose the maximum leverage? Isn't Arafat that risky? In new trading, it works this amazing way. If you trade directly on Binance and use 100x, you're using high risk. But in new trading, when you use the high leverage, you're using low risk. How beautiful this is. How beautiful this is. So below 75x, we see 15 minutes on K-line period. And below 15 minutes, we have opening conditions immediately. So simply click this word immediately and choose auto. Why auto? Auto saying that the bot will automatically open positions using the most optimal indicator based on real-time market dynamics. Simply, why auto? Meaning that the trade, even after you launch it, those who have launched, the trade will first be in waiting conditions to wait for the robot to do analysis. It just doesn't enter like our previous strategies. It will first wait and analyze the market. Because recently trades have just been entering. The market is moving up, but because we have just set things wrongly, then it just moves the opposite way. But yeah, it first digests the market. How amazing this is. You choose auto. Below maximum orders, where you see two, there is a word medium term. Medium term means that you will take profits, or your trades will make for you profits after 7 days. We don't need that. The reason why we are coming to futures so that we make money on a daily basis. Make sure you click the word short term. Short term means we are going to make money every day, every day, every day. That is why you see, if you're on this strategy, you are printing money every day. Simply click save after that. After changing the short term, on maximum orders, click the plus sign so that they become three. We use three maximum orders. Why Arafat are we using three? Because we need to maximize the opportunities we have in the market. That is why we use three maximum orders. Below short term, we have size multiple. Simply click customize, write one up, then one down, and press OK. After that size multiple, we have price gap, which is 1.50. Click customize, write 8 up. I'm going to explain this and you like it. Then 21. Why Arafat do we choose that? What does the price gap mean? You see where I put 8, it says that after one order, meaning that for the condition of the second order to be placed into the market, remember that we chose the long direction. If we said that Ethereum is going long, but Ethereum goes short by 8%, the second maximum order will be triggered. Meaning that if Ethereum goes back to 8% and it starts coming back, that second position is making you profits. Now, the price gap of 20, after the second maximum order, if the market continues going down and it reaches negative 20%, which is very rare to see in a bull run. But if it happens, let the maximum order, the third one, be placed into the market. Trust me, Ethereum just can't move 20%. The reason why we chose these coins because they are not easily manipulated. Like other currencies, we have been trading the meme coins. It can make negative 100 in a single day, positive 100 in a single day. That is not healthy for this strategy. So that is the reason why we use the price gap of 8 and 20. Hopefully you have understood that, which is very important. Then you press OK. Below price gap, trailing add positions, you don't add anything. Below there, we have extra add conditions. You see UTR trend. Click UTR trend and choose none. What does none mean? None means that the bot will automatically add positions when the price gap is reached without requiring any extra conditions. If I've said Ethereum long and Ethereum goes against me by 8%, please do not ask trigger the second maximum order. If it goes down by 20%, immediately place the third maximum order. How beautiful this is. Click save. So below that, we have take profit settings each round. Take profit. The essence of this strategy is anyone to be able to make 2% as take profit every day. If you use 1%, it's okay, but 2%, why? Assuming you are having $1,000 and you make 2% every day, these are $20 every day. You make this for 30 days, $600. That is 60% of your capital. You are having $500, 2%. Those are $10 every day times the 30 days, clean $300 a month. You can do a math on your capital. I'll click customize. You make sure you write 2 up, 2 in the middle, and then 2 down, and simply click OK. After putting the take profit, we have running mode where you see single at the bottom of my screen. Click this word single, choose cycle by day, then 30 days. Why? We want this strategy to be automatic. Let it run for a month. If you choose single, it means that after it makes profits, it will go out and wait for you to decide. But we know we are looking for things that is things for us. We prefer 30 days cycle by day. When it makes money, let it go back, and go back. Simply click save. After doing this, these are the basic settings. Hopefully, you have been following me very keenly. Now, this is where the last part is. Are you seeing where I changed my leverage from the 75x? Where you see 75x, on my immediate left, you see Doge, the coin is name, with its count. You see Doge has 16.818. Then on the extreme left, there is 63.68, where I've clicked there. That is the box I'm talking about. So on the left, you have the initial position. On the right, the coin is name and the next numbers on it. That's the initial, that is the count. So different capital requires different count. You need to know your count. How do you know your count? This is simple. Just go to your calculator, get your capital and divide it by 8. So if you're using $100, your count will be 12.5. If you're using $1,000, you divide by 8, your count will be 125. If you're using $500, divide by 8, your count will be 62.5. So assuming we are using $100 and we have divided by 8 and our count should be 12.5. There are some currencies like you see Doge. It is already at 0% here below. You see this below 68. I can't add just the 63, because when you add just the 63, the count changes. For example, let me remove 63 and I put 70. You're going to see this 16.818. It will change. Let me put 70. After putting a figure, you click done or a tick on your keyboard. Have you seen? It has become 18.8. So now, since my initial position is lower than what I have in such conditions just set, this will happen to everyone who will set with $100. You'll find coins when they already have the minimum. You can't go below that, just launch that coin. But assuming Arafat, I had $1,000 and I divide it by 8, my count would be 125. So this count that you get, it is the one that should be on the coin, next to the coin where you see Doge 16.818. So how do I change it to become 125 after the coin? You simply have to adjust this naturally. If 63 gives me 16, meaning that let me try a high figure, let me put in 100, I click done. 100 gives me 26, meaning that I'm still down. Then I'll try 300, something like that. 300 is giving me 80. I adjust, I say, let me go to 350. I click done. You have to click done so that they change, or a tick on your keyboard. So this gives me 93. Remember, I'm looking for 125. I try 400. I click done. 400 gives me 106, meaning that I'm close. Let me put 450. I click 450. This gives me 120. So now 455. It gives me 121. Let me put 470. You go on adjusting. 470 gives me 125. That's fine. But don't forget that the answer can be higher by 2 or lower by 2. Meaning that if you're looking for 125, 123 is right, 124 is right, 126 is right, 127 is right. After that, simply click launch down on your keyboard. Click launch, because everything will be done. After that, simply click launch. Everything will be done. So That is how we set this strategy. After that, you will do the same thing for other coins till you see 5 coins like Arafat. I see 5 coins. These coins are the coins that you should trade in this strategy. So you have been a great audience. Hopefully, someone recorded this meeting as I requested. Really, you will have done us a great favor about this session, because I believe it will really help very many people, those who have still been having doubts. How did you come up with the 8, the 20, the what and what? Hopefully, you have got the best on how we can set this strategy. So allow me to recognize the presence of different trainers that we have on this call. I'm seeing different traders. My dear friends, thank you very much for keeping yourself very attentive on this session. Hopefully, you have got the right value. Allow me also to recognize the presence of our mighty. Oh, the big man is here. Oh, the mighty Mr. Philip Goka, the person who introduced this amazing strategy on this call. Mr. Phil from Nigeria is onto this call. We are very glad. And surely I believe we shall have a word from him as we try to close this presentation. Allow me also to recognize the presence of the mighty board members. I'm seeing our business head, Mr. Kaliango David, is onto this call. We have our head of planning and development, youth trading worldwide, Alajam Zasevaduka, our life coach. So allow me at this time to hand over the microphone to our big leaders so that we get closing remarks from them. Then we also have a word from Mr. Phil. Then we call it a day. But if you're not on our WhatsApp groups, make sure you are there, because you'll miss out. You might say that, Arafat, you never shared with me this strategy, or my leader never shared with me this strategy. But trust me, people are busy, like how you are busy. Make sure you are following what we post on our WhatsApp, because on the contacts you have, you can't send 250 people a message at a go. You might forget. That is why we add you on the WhatsApp groups. Make sure that you spare time. This is business. Spare time and go through those messages to see what is happening, because that is really very vital. So allow me at this time to hand over the microphone to our life coach so that we can get closing remarks for this presentation. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, leader Coach Arafat. You have done a very great service, great work for us. As a community, we can't thank you enough. We only pray to God to keep you alive for many ages so that many millions and billions of people can manage to get something from you. Without wasting any more time, it's already time. Join me to welcome the big man, Philip Goka, our dear brother, a man with a big heart of loving and caring, very selfless. We really celebrate you down here from Kampala, Uganda, the rest of Africa and the world. Kindly have a word or two for this session. Over to you, our leader, Philip Goka. Philip, can you unmute? Philip Goka, can you unmute? Arafat, are you in touch with him? Yes,
Hello,
yes,
Yes,
can
can
you
I'm
you
hear
on.
me?
Mr. Philip, can you hear us?
welcome?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me all?
Please move on. Loud and clear, sir.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, leaders. Leader Arafat. Thank you for a wonderful presentation. All the Uganda leaders, Kenyan leaders, Cameroonians, and all the African leaders, I greet every one of you. I just came to listen. I just came to learn. Like I always say, nobody has the monopoly of knowledge in this crypto space. Everybody has a contribution. I might come with a strategy, and everybody can also contribute their own ideas to make it better, to build it. The reason we are all here is to aim and develop ourselves. Mostly, we Africans, we have a whole lot to do to build our lives, to build ourselves, you know. So these are one of the ways we can aim and develop our communities. We don't have to leave everything for the government. You can aim here, you can grow on this space and build road in your community. You can grow here and build hospital. You can support your government of your country to build certain infrastructures in your place. These are the things we have in mind to do as we trade and make profit for our families and the society at large. So I welcome everybody that is here, the newcomers. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to participate in all that we do. Feel free to come and learn. Support us with your idea. Support the leaders. Ask questions instead of criticizing. Just ask questions. You might have better explanation. So thank you so much, Arafa, for the presentation. Like I said, I just came to learn today. I just came to listen. Thank you for recognizing me to say something. God bless everybody. In this
Wow.
group, we are here to help each other. We'll continue to
Yeah.
develop the strategy, we'll continue to add more ideas to make it better and formidable to withstand any market as we go into the future. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, the leaders. God bless us all.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, our great leader, Philip. Philip from Nigeria. Just to know that we really celebrate you. We love your attitude, the character. Indeed, it's for such a great leader like you. Thank you so much for being open minded to learn from others. As you said, here it's our norm that indeed we cannot stop learning. We need to keep learning because the more we learn is the more we earn. So let's hear from business head, Leader David, and we see how we can close this session. Leader David? David Kalianga, are you
Uh,
there?
yes, thank you so much,
Yes.
our chairperson, Alhaji, our presenter,
Mm.
uh, leader Alafat. Thank you so much for always being positive, for always helping our people. In a special way, I want to thank leader Philip for not being selfish, uh, because we are all your family, we are all you traders. So whatever you know, once you share with the community, it is for the goodness of our fellow Africans and the whole world at large. Selfishness cannot take us anywhere. And I really feel happy when I can see more of our people are getting money. So, as you trading, the big question always we have been asking, why is it that on the platform you can see the top 30 people, whether it is on manual side, whether it is automated signal side, people they are making money, while some of our people they are ever complaining. So we have come to the days whereby we no longer convince, but we give results and we give evidence. So, whatever capital someone is using, most especially with this strategy, people with a small capital, they also benefit into, or they can also get something into the system. The same strategy, the same number of trades, but only the calculation when it comes uh to the margin you are using. Me too, personally, briefly, allow me to share small of the testimony upon the same strategy in just a few 3 days, because we as leaders, we have to be an example. I have to also use my own money when it comes to whatever strategy comes, so that I can test with it, so that all our members will, once we come out to give them, not because we are hearing, but because we have seen. For example, this account has $1,170. Now, when you look at the available balance, $1,068, you see the bought capital only $39. Now, when you come on the side of the trades, you see the same trades, the BCH, the XRP, LTC, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Now we have seen whereby once you look at the market, our leader Alpha, the presenter, which he has been talking about, yes, now I have chosen XRP, Ethereum, Solana, and and uh, uh, BCH to once those coins are going up is when I get money, or when the profit comes in. But when you look what now, like for example BCH, it is against me by 5%. Now out of the other capital, only $28 is in the one in floating. When it comes to Ethereum, with it is by -2, or it is against me by -2.71%, only $15. But if I was using the other strategy, which is not bad by that time, I would have been in around $300 as floating. It means as I will be making profits, and the same time those floating will be not allowing me even to withdraw in case I need some money. Now, when you look at the results for the 3 days ever since I started this strategy, today the market has been not good, not so far so good, but almost earning money as if I'm using $3 or $4,000. $35 yesterday, $68. That is closing to almost 250,000 Ugandan shillings out of only $1,000. People, we are blessed to have such a wonderful opportunity of this robot of you trading, and to thank God for bringing us people who matters in community, like leader Philip and other leaders who are genuinely come out to share with us. Now it is our turn to look for serious capital, to start putting also some money aside on the side of sport. Like our leader has already explained the beauty of sport. As I'm trading, the profits I'll be earning from this side of futures, it means I'll put back on the other side of my future, I mean my spot account, so that I can benefit on both. So thank you so much, Alahaji, for the opportunity you have given me
Wow,
to share with the
wow.
community. May God bless you all.
God bless you to our leader. What a great closing. Wonderful. What a great night. Ladies and gentlemen, the message is well received. Thank you so much, our business head, for that powerful testimony. Thank you so much, Brother Philip Goka, for coming in to at least to share with us, to say hi to us. Indeed, whenever we see you here, just rest be assured that we'll be giving you at least a minute or two. But if you get time, please would request to give us at least a chance to be among the global trainers, so that we can have a special session for you to educate our community more about this space, because we still lack such great wisdom and knowledge. We can't thank you enough, Leader Arafat. Thank you so much for your selfless. for your commitment, for your love and the great passion about this business. To remind you about our training program, ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 full days in a week, Monday to Saturday, fully packed. 2 days, we have 2 sessions. That is Tuesday, like today, and Saturday, we have 2 sessions. Other days, we have only 1 session during afternoon here in East Africa, but morning hours in Nigeria and some West African countries. So Monday, midday here, Wednesday, midday, Thursday, midday, Saturday, Friday, Saturday and Tuesday, we have 2 sessions during afternoon and night. The program will be posted on our groups. You will be reading through. This coming Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, we started our outdoor programs. We are moving around the central business district, that is Kampala Metropolitan. We started with Jinja Road. We had a very powerful session in Seta Mukono. This Saturday, we are heading to Gayaza Road in Kasangati. We'll be going to Kawempe, from Kawempe to Nansana, to Mitiana Road in Bulaga, to Chengera Masaka Road, to Kajan Sintebe Road, to Bunga Gaba Road, to Chitintale, Aluzira Road. So get ready, mobilize your people. The office and all leaders are moving down there to do the ready for it. It has been quite a great and productive evening to have you all. We love you, celebrate you. Because of time, we can't take questions, but just go to our WhatsApp group. If you are not already there, ask the person who invited you here to add you on the group or to help you. Get back the person who invited you here to get a referral link to sign up to start the business. We have many testimonies about trading, but of course, with sharing opportunities. The person who have just closed the session, Leader David, has made coming to almost $120,000 in a space of coming to 2 years. There is a lot of money here. Just attend our sessions. It will be learning about the technical part and the business part. So allow me to ask you all to unmute yourself and we end our session as usual. You want me to be what?
I want you to be rich. I want everyone to
I
be
want
rich, people.
I want us to be rich.
Also, very
I have needed commitment. Bye for now.
Be rich.